Hey friends, welcome to your yoga practice that offers a full body stretch to help release any stored tension in the body. We begin our practice on our backs. Take your time. This class invites you to slow down the pace, to give yourself permission to relax, let go, and practice self-care. Once you are on your back, I invite you to hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms or your hands around your shins and then find a gentle sway from side to side. Permission to close your eyes. Take a moment to notice each part of your body that is connected to the earth beneath you. And perhaps consider how this feels. Find stillness. Now place your hands on your kneecaps, stacking your knees over your hip points, allowing your shins and your feet to dangle. Take a breath in, and then breathe out. Now take your knees in a circle, moving in one direction. And now taking your circle in the opposite direction. Great. Release your left foot to the earth, keeping your right knee hugged in. Place your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Arms can rest at your sides for the moment. Take a loving breath in, and then as you breathe out, lift your left foot away from the ground. There is an option to stay here, or you can interlace your fingers behind the back of your left thigh to support you in this hip and glute stretch. Breathe into the areas that you feel the stretch taking place, and permission to rotate through both ankles. All right, release your left foot back to the earth and then unravel. Hug your left knee in towards your chest, and then gently drape your left ankle over top of your right thigh. Take a loving breath in as you release your arms to your sides. And then as you breathe out, connect to your center, lifting your right foot away from the earth. You can rotate through your ankles and also take hold of the back of your right thigh. Bring that breath to help calm down the nervous system and to release any stored tension in the body. All right, let's unravel. Hug both knees in towards your chest once again, but this time cross your ankles as if you are in a cross-legged seat. Connect to your center as you lift your head and shoulders away from the earth. Use your hands to grab the outer edges of your feet, and then release your head and shoulders back to the earth. Gently guide your feet in towards your body until you feel a really good stretch. You can explore stillness here, or find a gentle rock from side to side. All right, find stillness and then release a hold on your feet. Hug your knees in once again, and then allow your knees to fall to one side. Use your bottom arm as a pillow for your head, and then use your top hand to help you press on up to a seat. I now invite you to make your way to a cross-legged seat on your mat. Place your hands on your kneecaps and then begin to move your torso in a circular motion. Breathing in to come forward, lifting your heart and your chin slightly. And then breathing out to round through your back body, chin to chest. This is a great movement for releasing tension throughout the spine as we connect to our breath. Take your circle in the other direction. Focus less on how this may look and instead consider how it feels. It can be helpful to close your eyes as you flow. Allow your circles to become smaller and smaller until eventually you find stillness with your head, heart, and pelvis aligned. Place your palms slightly behind you on your mat, fingers point inwards. Lift your heart as you bring your shoulder blades closer together. Place the soles of your feet on the earth, walking your feet wider than hip distance apart. Allow your knees to fall to one side, lifting the soles of your feet away from the earth, and it's all good if your knees do not connect with the ground. And now, melt your knees over to the other side, holding here. And then bring your knees back through center. Cross your ankles and then make your way to all fours. When you arrive there, walk your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips. Rock your pelvis forward to find length in the low back body. Curl your right toes under and then slide your right foot towards the back edge of your mat. Rock forward and back a few times. Great. Find stillness as you slide your right foot over to the left side and maybe even off of your yoga mat. Turn your head to the left to look towards your right heel. Send the breath to your right side body. Bring your right foot back in, stacking your knee under your hip once again in tabletop position. Curl your left toes under and then slide your left foot back, extending through that leg. Find a rocking motion back and forth. Find stillness and then slide your left toes over towards the right side. Turn your head to the right to look towards your left heel and breathe here. Wonderful. Make your way back to a tabletop position. Lower down onto your forearms, elbows underneath your shoulders, and then step your right foot back, followed by your left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out to lower your hips to the earth, keeping your chest lifted and also staying lifted on your forearms. Forearms run parallel to one another. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, untuck your toes, and also explore a gentle chin tuck. I invite you to explore sending the breath to your belly. Perhaps close your eyes to follow the ebb and the flow of your breath. As you breathe in, the breath travels in through your nostrils. Cool air trickles down your throat. The breath then enters your chest and then moves into your belly. As you breathe out, the breath somersaults and travels in the opposite direction. Tune into your breath here. All right, let's breathe in together and then breathe out. Tuck your toes under, lift your kneecaps away from the ground. Connect to your center as you press up to a forearm plank, and then release your knees to the ground. Come to all fours with your wrists underneath your shoulders to start. Bring your big toes together, and then allow your knees to open wider than hip distance apart, or to a width that feels good for you. Send your sit bones back towards your heels as you begin to walk your hands forward. Breathe in. Breathe out to release your heart space towards the earth. Your forehead and your forearms connect with the surface beneath you. There's an option to stay here with your hands reaching forward, or you can create a pillow for your forehead, stacking your fists one on top of the other, and then releasing your forehead to your hands. Another option is to select a comfortable seat of your choosing if extended child's pose just isn't your thing. As you rest here, I invite you to play around with a lateral breath, perhaps noticing your ribcage expand on the inhale, especially your side body, and then soften on the exhale. Take a cool and slow breath in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Press into all that is touching the earth. Look forward and then rise up. Walk your legs and your feet together. Sit back towards your heels. Sit tall in this kneeling position. If this is a bit much for your knees, please make your way to a cross-legged seat. As you breathe in, slowly reach your hands towards the sky. And then as you breathe out, twist to your right, releasing your left hand on your right thigh and your right fingertips to the earth. Breathe in as you lift your heart. Breathe out to journey into your twist, looking past your right shoulder. Nod your head yes here. Chin to chest, and then chin towards the sky. On your next breath in, float your hands to the sky facing forward, and then breathe on out to twist to your left. Breathe in to explore finding more length throughout the back body, and then breathe out to allow your breath to guide you deeper into this twist, wringing out any remaining tension in the body. Look past your left shoulder as you nod your head. As you breathe in, send your hands to the sky, looking forward. And then breathe out to release your palms to your thighs, palms facing up, fingers curl in slightly. I invite you to close your eyes or look down and past your nose. Breathe in through your nose. And then when you breathe out, sigh it out. Take a quiet moment to notice how you feel. I invite you to thank yourself for carving out some time for you today, for showing up, for rolling out your mat, for tending to your mind, body, and spirit. Bring your palms together and then to your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out to bow your head. An invitation to close our practice by whispering, Namaste.